Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. And of course, it is me, the Nerd Chicana, here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Luis
What up?
Luigi. I was about to call you Brad, but I just get used to saying that now. Yeah,
That's crazy that you're used to saying that, but when was the last time he was on? Huh?
yeah, that's right. When was the last
When
time
was
he
the
was
last
on?
time he was on? That motherfucker hasn't been on a show in a minute. We
Yeah,
haven't done a live show either, so
yeah.
that
We're
ain't gonna.
waiting for Invincible to come back, bro.
Oh, that's right. The Missy. That's why I stopped watching. I was like, dude,
Yeah,
why did I
waiting
stop
for
watching the show?
Invincible.
But yeah, there's no more episodes after that mid-season.
Yeah, man. It's like I
It's
think it comes
crazy.
back the first week of 2024, right? Or like the second
I
week?
have no clue, man. I just know I heard it was 2024. I was like, oh, we're done. We're not getting this shit.
Yeah. I I miss
Whew.
it, bro. I miss
It's
that. What's
good.
it called?
I need another show. I finished upload too, so I'm out of shows right now. Out of good ones at least.
Damn. Yeah. How was this season of Upload? Because I'm still at the first two
He
episodes.
you can tell the budget probably went down,
Damn.
but because of the time frame, because it's only like 30-40 minutes each now instead of the hour long with the first season and almost the second season. But in terms of content, I found it enjoyable and funny, and there's some new like things that you learn and like creepy or not creepy, just some philosophical. Have you heard of the ship of Theseus type
Oh
shit?
my god.
But it was good. And then other than that, I think that's all the shows that I watched.
Yeah.
That's,
All
yeah,
right.
that's about it.
I hit the stride. I hit the bump in the road with my shows. What's it called? That's I just haven't watched a lot, but I was loving season 2 of Invincible. Just kind of wish that we would keep watching it,
He
But
better fucking Rob better fucking be not be lying about him being after this me season finale and the extended timeline that we took to animate it. We're gonna have a season 3 the following year. So let's hope he's not fucking lying because this show it's ramping up and it's gonna get good because we just met the Viltrumite general, and
yeah,
as someone who's read the comics before they finished early on in my middle school years, and I remember like a good portion of it, uh it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. But you know what other thing I realized I kind of been lacking on? I haven't seen any new anime shit, but I've seen clips of Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I need somewhere to watch it without worry about ads or fucking
yeah.
virus
I'm looking
potential.
at those stills, man, and it's crazy, bro. To how that
Dude,
looks.
dude,
What you
oh
get
my
when that's what you
god.
get when you overwork and you.
That's what you get when you overwork and underpay your artists pure masterpieces. Dude, and what's crazy, I know I told you this IRL, but for the people listening, a lot of the episodes apparently by the key animators that did them. First of all, one of the people who did two of them, I believe, is a 16 or 17-year-old, and
Damn.
they did some fucking fantabulous job with that shit. The second thing is a lot of the animators say they get 60 or 70% done when the episode goes out. So by technicality, we're seeing masterpieces at 60%.
Yeah,
You're not even complete.
they're not even like. Yeah, I'm gonna guess like cause like when Mugen Train came out, right? You
Mm.
said that like when they put that arc in the show form,
Yeah,
that was actually how the 100% how it looks now.
supposedly. I don't remember exactly. I know they added more shit that we didn't get in the film because
Yeah,
I watched both the movie when it came out in theaters, and which by the way that was AMC A list. I don't know why they didn't put the there was a second one for the newest art called Sword Village. I don't know why they didn't put that on that. Anyways, um I don't know. We'll have to see because I know once the season is complete, they probably will have it on like physical format.
yeah,
So maybe they'll complete all animation by then.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to
Yeah.
find out because that one's tricky business. I'm not in the animation field, sadly. As much as I think it might be cool to direct something in there. I got some
Yeah.
ideas, but either other than that, I have no clue.
Well, today we're here to talk about Wonka, y'all. We're here
Yep.
to talk about your favorite, what's it called, magician slash chocolatier. What's it called? In this one, we're I think this one's a prequel. So we're what's it called? He's not there exploiting, Oompa Loompas yet and yelling at
Is it? I know
kids.
you can classify it as a prequel because it's in his youth, but
Yeah,
is it like a
yeah.
prequel to the original or to the remake or
I
what's
think
up?
it's just a new, what's it called, a
A
new series,
requel, if you
a
will, a remake
requel.
requel. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
requel. We learned that from Scream. Fuck Scream, but yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, we're talking about that today, y'all. And of course, this episode is available early for all our patrons over at the patreon.com/slash the nerdcore at the $1 tier. You get this episode live before anybody else gets to watch it because you're all wonderful people who help support us there. $1 gets you early access and the vault of what we've done. You can go get that over at patreon.com/slash the nerdcore. And of course, now let's go ahead and get this going because what's it called? We'll see how much we got to talk about Mr. Wonka here. But of course, if you haven't watched Wonka and you care about spoilers, you should probably get out of here. But if you have watched Wonka or you just don't care about spoilers, go ahead and stay.
What is there to be surprised though? What is there to spoil in this type of movie? There's legit
Yeah.
nothing. Like you get everything you need from the trailer, and that's it.
The golden rule here, Luis, is anything after January 1st, everything what's it called from January 1st, 1969 to every single day that we get to live on this earth gets a spoiler warning. So, you know.
Snowflakes. Anyway, go read the fucking Wikipedia.
Yeah. With that said, your one and only spoiler warning is in effect in a five, four, three, two, one. I forgot that it wasn't one, it didn't want to work. What's it called? Last one, too. So, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, fucking forgot. Yeah, Wonka is a 2023 musical fantasy film directed by Paul King, who co-wrote the screenplay with Simon Farnaby, based on a story by King. It tells the origin story of Willy Wonka, a character in the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, featuring his early days as a chocolatier. The film stars Timothy Chalamet in the role and an ensemble cast including Kala Lane, Keegan Michael Key, Patterson Joseph, Matt Lucas, Matthew Bannington, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson. Where was Mr. Bean in this movie that I didn't recognize him? Jim Carter, Natasha Rothwell, Tom Davis, Olivia Colman, and Hugh Grant. It is the third live action adaptation of Dahl's book, featuring following Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in 1971 and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in 2005. Development began after Warner Bros. Pictures reacquired the rights to the character in October 2016 and announced the film would serve as an origin story for the character. King developed Wonka to exist as a companion piece to the 1971 film. Okay, so it is to the original, and therefore reprised some of the music, thematic elements, and visual design of the Oompa Loompas. In May 2021, Chalamet was confirmed to be playing Wonka, and supporting casts were announced in September of that year. Principal photography began in the United Kingdom in September 2021. Filming took place in Warner Bros. Studios in Leavesden in Watford, as well as Oxford, Limregis, Bath St. Albans, and the Rivoli Ballroom in
They
Crofton
could have
Park,
fooled me because a lot of them
London.
scenes look the same. You
Yeah.
could have done a soundstage and I'd be like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. The original songs of the film were contributed by Neil Hannon, while its original score was provided by Joby Talbot. And Wonka had its world premiere in London at the Royal Festival Hall, South Bank Centre, on November 28, 2023. It was released in the United Kingdom on December 8th and in the United States on December 15th by Warner Bros. Pictures. The film has grossed $156 million worldwide and
On what
received
budget?
generally positive reviews from critics.
On
It
what
was
budget?
Wow, it was nominated for several awards, including a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy for Chalamet.
What the
The
fuck?
Globes are a fucking joke. Don't worry. The Globes are a fucking joke. So cinematography is done by Chun Hoon Chun. Who, what the fuck did he do? He did Zombieland, Double Tap, what's it called?
Zombieland in the double tap or Zombieland 2
Zombieland,
Double?
Double Tap.
Oh,
Did Last Night in Soho, Uncharted.
I haven't seen that one.
What the hell?
I didn't
He's
see-
the guy who usually works with Park Chan Wook. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, yeah, I saw him. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like, isn't that the motherfucker from the films we like or
from
you
Old
like?
Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No man, no.
What the
What
fuck?
a comparison between Old Boy and this. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
homeboy? Did homeboy need money? Is he okay?
yeah.
Give me my
Edited by,
purse. Let me send him some cash to not work out this.
yeah, edited by Mark Everson, and of course it sits at an hour and 56 minutes on a budget of $125 million. It has made 156.2 million. Luis, yeah,
Wait.
bro,
Repeat that. Repeat that.
125 million budget, and it
Okay.
already has made 156.2 million at the box office.
Jesus Christ, bro.
The That's a combo of kids
Yeah.
and people like
Heck,
Chalamet, Brad,
yeah.
bro. People like Chalamet.
Yeah. No, that checks out. I was gonna say, because as much as like, because a lot of the homies that I know and that you know as well didn't want to go see this with us because I extended an invite to friends because of what Chalamet was doing recently in some Saturday Night. There's some controversy. Was not really controversy. He's just some fuck shit. Saturday Night is also some fuck shit people in the writing room. Anyways, a lot of people didn't want to go that, but I know as a consumerism society and also the type of film this was, this isn't like a you need to know have some media literacy or be of the age to understand media. This is just some whimsical ass funky like bring your kids have some fun type shit, which I
Yeah,
understand. uh and I knew that kids was going to be a big part of like the theater room and the budget and whatnot. It's just surprising that it's just that much. But
yeah,
power at having no protection and a lot of money and time to spend on opening weekend. But holy
yeah.
shit, that is
No,
crazy.
that's right. No competition this weekend.
Yeah, there was no one playing this weekend.
Hey, and that's not to say, but what's it called? Godzilla minus one and Boy and the Heron are still what's it called? Keeping some steam in there, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
They kept their track.
yeah, they kept track. So you know, kudos to what's it called? To this film, to what's it called? This film for not for being able to stick it out.
They played it just right.
Yeah,
So we knew Godzilla and the Heron were gonna make a good amount, right? I mean,
yeah.
it already passed what
Oh
they
yeah,
made and wasted. But Wonka did well by releasing it a little bit after, even with the extended on
and
Godzilla
before Christmas,
and before
and
Christmas, where
and when
kids are already
kids
getting
are
breaks.
yeah, when
A
kids
lot of
already have breaks. Yup.
yeah, a lot of districts are releasing their kids early for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas break. And it's
They're
like,
smart, bro. They're smart when it comes to this shit, bro. They know when to
yeah,
drop this thing. And I'll be honest. I was one of those who was like, "Do I really give a shit about watching another
no,
Willy
but we
Wonka
have A
movie?"
list, so we're gonna go see this shit because we had
And
time.
and also the trailer. I didn't like the trailer. I said like
No,
Timothy Chalamet does not do it for me as
no,
Wonka
not at all. No,
at
no, no.
all. And I was like, I love G Wilder and I love Johnny Depp as Wonka. Those are the Wonkas that I love. It's
Don't
and I
forget
grew
the
up with Johnny
motherfucker from Epic movie.
Epic movie.
Yeah, have you
That's
seen that?
right.
Yeah, and he was
Yo,
he did it because he's a serious actor or some shit, but he had fun on set. I forgot the lore, but he was like he did some. He's
yo,
like a profound actor that just did it for shits and giggles, and like
yeah.
on peanuts price. But yeah,
Yet,
no, I did.
yet, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did.
Yeah,
I don't really have what's it called a lot to express on that, but I don't hate this movie. I actually
yeah.
thought it was okay.
For me, it wasn't even Chalamet's fucking
No, he's the worst
Salamander.
thing about this movie
Yeah,
to
no,
me.
he's
Yeah,
not good. He doesn't.
I
He's
don't
just
like him as
playing.
Wonka.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
playing essentially his theater kid self.
yeah.
Have you seen those videos? He's just
At
playing
least it
that.
looks like he's having fun, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
can't
looks
really
like
see
he's
it
having
because
fun with the role.
Hugh Grant looks like he's having fun, but I found out yesterday that he's a fucking asshole to be around on set. So
Bro, Hugh Grant looks like he was having the time of his life. He was like, I
yeah,
gotta come
but
in here.
apparently that's not so because everyone fucking hates to work with him because he's grumpy all the time or some shit. Or
Yeah.
he's an asshole. But no, Timmy didn't do shit for the film. It was just the overall whimsical direction that the director had.
Yeah.
has a vision. All the props, which props, no pun intended, to the props department,
Oh
because
yeah.
a lot of those
Production
candies,
design.
dude, those candies, those machines, and dude, I like. I want to have a machine that just makes me chocolate with the fucking lightning bolt and the power of the sun.
Yeah, man.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, with the milk of a giraffe.
The milk a giraffe, which that
Yeah.
was definitely an innuendo. But, anyways, yeah, no, the film is good. It was a fun watch with the kids, specifically with the kids. Like if you want something to turn off your brain and just watch with the family,
Yeah.
that's sure, go ahead. Um, but in terms of like, if you want something worthwhile, I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend it per se. It wouldn't be like on my top 10 of movies to be like, hey, I want something to watch. You got any
It's the
recommend? Sure,
weakest
give it to me.
Wonka I've never. What's it called? This, but like,
I'd rather watch Steps Wonka again
yeah. Oh, a thousand
than
times. And but here it is. My only interest in this movie was because it's directed by Paul King, and I
yeah,
love
yeah,
the Paddington
Paddington.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I said, if there's anybody who can at least do it for me here and make me give a shit about this movie, it's probably gonna be Paul King. And I have to say, what I love most about this movie is Paul
the,
King's direction. I
yeah,
think he
it's
does a
his
great job
direction.
here. I
Yeah,
I I, I like some musical numbers here and there.
I fucking hated them, but sure. I didn't expect it to
mostly
be
was the original songs. Mostly was the
yeah,
original
yeah.
songs. But
Was
like,
there original? I thought the only original was "Come with Me" and you.
No, there was another one.
Okay.
and I'm not gonna remember it right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
most notable one is, of course, the
The
Land of
ending one.
Imagination.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but but I was like the musical numbers. I'm like, dude, Chalamet. I can't see him. I can't consume this like
As
musical
Wonka.
theater. Like I just
Yeah.
don't buy his voice for musicals. I don't like.
No, I don't
It's not
either.
Hugh Jackman in this role, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what that's one of the things that I mentioned when we exited the movie. The only musical that I've actively wanted to rewatch is The Greatest Showman. Fuck P.T. Barnum. But Hugh Jackman, man, this is his movie. That movie was his. That
Because
one
he's
was
such
great.
a great musical theater actor. Like
And
I
he's a
really,
showman. Like Hugh
yeah,
is an actual showman. He lives the character. Timothy,
I I
mm,
didn't buy Timothy as
no,
Wonka. I never once did I was like, that's Wonka. Like he's really
yeah,
in what's it called, embodying this role of Wonka. And I was like, no, I don't have the charm that this movie brings is the charm from the direction and how it looks and all
yeah,
of even the other people like Olivia
yeah,
Colman
yeah,
is
yeah,
good. The girl who plays Noodle is pretty good too.
yeah,
I
which
love
I
everybody
still
who's working down there
girls.
with Wonka more than I like what's it called, the people who were the more than I like Timothy Chalamet as Wonka.
Keegan Michael Key was
Man, yeah,
fucking phenomenal in this shit. He's always he's I feel like he's fun to be around and work with,
yeah,
especially in that fat suit that we see him in. That was great. That was hilarious. I
yeah.
feel that's how I feel whenever I see specific foods. I'm like, fuck, don't
Damn.
fucking tempt me, man. This is how I feel like sometimes. But yeah, no, Timothy's performance, if we play it off as if we take away the title and just say, hey, Timothy's doing a performance from one of his theater days.
Yeah.
This looks like a high school play, college play level performance for him, which it's not great, but I mean, he got his paycheck. The direction did wonders for him, and the like you said, the production and all the extra stuff adds, which goes to show you, audio and visual when combined properly with proper direction can do wonders for your film, even if your lead actor's kind of eh.
Yeah.
So
And I also have to say, man, what's it called? I like the choice that Paul King does here with like not having to explain like why Wonka is this, why Wonka is that. Like
this
how
is
was
true.
he, when did he start being a magician? When did he start getting into chocolate? Like he does explain why he got into chocolate, but like he doesn't say anything about
It's
him
very
being a
funny.
musician. Doesn't even like doing like it's just like, hey, we're just gonna start it here. This is a young Wonka. This is what he's doing, and like you'll know about his mom and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I like that. We don't have to like know everything about this guy. Like I hope like people take notes and be like, that's how a prequel should be done to like these like really like famous characters that we've seen like more than one iteration of
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that goes to show that properly writing a character without needing all this extra, like, oh, you need to know everything
info.
about him
Yeah,
in order to understand him. It's like, no, you can probably understand them just
Yeah,
by watching.
yeah.
But
But I thought it was fine. I don't think it's like the best thing I've seen this year. I don't necessarily think it's like so super good or anything like that. But I sat there and I was like, wow, like I'm actually laughing at some of this, and I'm actually what's it called, having an okay time with it. I didn't hate it. Some musical numbers just don't land for me. Some do. And I like everybody else's performance except for Timothy Chalamet.
yeah,
Um, but there was one shot where I was like, this shot feels so out of place
what?
compared to what's it called, every other shot in this movie. When he's about to open his shop and you have this light going down his face, a white light right here, and he's like, okay. And he cuts and he opens the door. I'm like, what the hell? Like that shot of the close up with the light going down his nose. I was like, this feels like for like a way more serious dramatic film
I
compared
mean,
to what we've been
that's how
seeing.
the start of the Greatest Showman goes. It's like he's in the bleachers and like kind
Yeah,
of got
yeah,
accepted.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe if the musical number was a bit more impactful, either his performance or just like changing a bit on the musical tones, maybe it would be equally. Because like, I'm a this is the only comparison I have of the Greatest Showman, right? But the intro number for it is like, this is the greatest show. Like, it's like, damn, it's ramped up. Like, we need the energy, we need the shit that they're trying to sell this shit, right?
yeah,
Uh, Wonka for that one when he's opening a shot is like,
yeah,
yes, we get it. He's a well, he's not calm. He's fucking psychotic. But his demeanor when he sings with at least Gene Wilder's, from what I remember, is calm. Is like
yeah.
chill.
And then he yells at kids.
So I don't know, but yeah, I can see. I don't remember that exact scene, but I can see what you mean
Yeah.
on that.
Well, if we get a sequel, it's all downhill from here, man.
That
We're not going to see the same Wonka. This next Wonka, if we do get a
he's
sequel,
gotta
that
be
man's going to
older.
be starting to
You think so?
exploit the Oompas, starting to be mean to
Oh,
children.
yeah. After he realized he almost died and his body was in the chocolate. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, that chocolate from the thing, even if it had human, he
Parts.
he had human people in it. So
Yep.
I don't know
Yep.
if it tastes like, oh, this is extra delicious. What did you do, Wonka? Is like
Humans.
interesting. Yeah, it's like interesting. That's where he
Yeah.
starts his thing. I'm like,
I
whoa.
just love the whole way that he tried to convince what's it called, the Hugh Grant, the Lofty, to stay. Like it's like, well, because it's like,
Yeah, we need
well,
a taste tester.
yep,
So
yep.
I thought it would be more complex or like I guess what we need is an Oompa Loompa specific movie where we learn more about their culture and
I
what
want
they
to go.
do.
Yeah, I want to go to whatever that North
Let's
Sentinel
let's go to
Island
let's
was,
go to
bro.
Oompa Loompa Land and see what's up
Yeah,
with that.
forget about Wonka. I'm done with that. I want to
Yeah.
see a movie where Lofty gets fired for only tasting and not giving accurate what's it called, feedback to Wonka, and he gets sent back to what's it called, wherever the fuck he's from,
Uh-huh.
and he what's it called and he has to what's it called, reintegrate himself into Oompa Loompa society. There you go. I just made your pitch, y'all. Fucking go do make this movie for
Wasn't
me.
no, that wasn't in that one. That was I think in Land of Lost. Wasn't there like a beetle or something in the Johnny Depp one where he like killed it and then like goops came out of it when he's but like
Yup.
he ate it and it was like that's the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I
Well,
want that. I want that. Like if we go to Oompa Loompa Land and we find like all the because he
yeah,
even said it. He put bugs in the first chocolate that makes them fly.
yeah,
Let's get that. Let's get the island wherever the fuck he gets these ingredients from. And I'd watch that. This is yeah, I'd watch that because
yeah.
damn, whimsical
And
ass.
before we head into the final verdict, the chocolate cartel. Oh my freaking god!
That was crazy.
I This whole movie, you have like not a lot of violence. Like yes, you have threats and all these things, but you never see someone like actually get like beat up or anything. And then
They
you
pull a fucking gat out, is what he's trying to say.
yeah, they pull out a fucking gun, and then they try to drown a guy. They try drown Wonka and Noodle in chocolate.
To be fair, we did get hints that they weren't afraid to kill by
Yeah,
bribing Keegan. So
yeah. But but yeah, the chocolate cartel definitely. I'm pretty sure Wonka's gonna learn a couple ways from them of what to do
Yeah,
when
because
to.
he's the only enterprise that we see in like the Johnny Depp world where it's like he's the only candy competitor or some shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he created a fucking what's it called monopoly.
Monopoly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wild.
Oh man, but yeah, Luis, what's your final verdict out of 10, bro?
5 out of 10 is like not bad, not good. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it. I
yeah,
like if someone were to put it, like if my siblings wanted to, and it's like, hey, you want to watch this movie? I'm like,
yeah,
sure, why not? Would I choose it for myself? Absolutely fucking not. Would I choose The Greatest Showman again? Yeah, hell yeah, I'd
yeah.
watch that.
My score's a little higher, but that's because I went in with like the expectations on the freaking floor, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, you know what? This movie made me what's it called? Actually laugh, and because of that,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and give a Wonka a 7 out of 10.
and
Wow,
how? Yeah, that's fucking.
seven.
Ooh, you got
Ow.
Hugh Grant there, fucking hitting
Yeah.
your knee or some shit.
Yeah, bro. I got the little orange man
Little
with the
fucking
yeah
orange
Trump. I
man
got little
stealing
Trump
your
down here.
candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking no, man. The little
yeah,
orange man. Yo,
yeah.
come help us,
Yeah.
Trump.
Trump.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh man! But with that
Yeah.
said, that concludes our review of Wonka. And as always, we thank you all so much for joining us. Check out our website nerdcore.com. Our Twitter's at the nerdcore underscore. Instagram and Threads is on the nerd is at the nerdcore. Patreon.com/the nerdcore for all your exclusive content and getting these episodes early. Our Discord link is in the description below, so you can talk to us. And also make sure you're talking to us in the comments of our YouTube video. Tell us if you watch Wonka. Do you like it? What's your favorite of the three Wonkas that we've gotten? Are you more of a Gene Wilder guy, or a girl, or a person? Are you more of a Johnny Depp person, or are you more of a what's it called Timothy Chalamet person? Um,
I wish I had more. Like I like depths,
I
not
like
because of his
that's what I
performance,
grew up
but
with.
yeah, that's the only reason I grew up with
Yeah,
that one. But like
and I
if we get a
genuinely like
baby
that
out of
one.
all three, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, if we could get a baby out of all three, like the prop design and whimsicalness of
yeah.
this one, and like the
The
modernity, but like the bleakness of the
the
depth one
yeah,
with the
and
music.
with the music of the original, yeah,
Yeah, that'd be pretty ten
yeah,
out of ten movie for
yeah.
what it is. Yeah, but,
Like
mm,
the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and of course, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this on the audio side of things, leave a 5-star review and follow us on your platform of choice. We would really appreciate that. And of course, we'll be back with some more reviews. But in the meantime, we're getting out of here, guys. If this movie made you want to eat chocolate, congrats, you fell for the marketing. You
yeah,
fell
yeah,
for the marketing.
specifically the Wonka ones that they started selling as soon as this movie came out because it's a
Yep,
Mr. Beast trope.
yep. Yeah, but hey, man, I've heard that Mr. Beast chocolate isn't that great, but at least Wonka ones, from what I've tasted before, not half bad.
I haven't tasted any, but
Yeah,
maybe next time I go to the candy shop.
yeah. Hey, go ahead and send them out, Luis.
All right, come with me and you'll see. We won't get copyrighted because I don't have a keynote in my voice because I don't know how to sing. But if you'd like, we can live in a world where you hit that subscribe and catch us on the next one because that's all I have. I don't know where I was going with that. I just wanted to sing. Now we got stuck in my head. Thanks.
Kind of hit that shit though.